Let's queer up the top stories of the year. This is number 11 of 2025. Boise Straight Pride Fest flops and gets hijacked by queer song. June 24th, we report on the Heterosexual Awesomeness Festival in Boise. It promised a major anti-woke alternative to Pride, but drew only a small crowd. The event gained attention after an unexpected pro-LGBTQ performance disrupted the program. This was not the only failed attempt made by conservatives activists.
Now let's dive deep into this big LGBTQ story for today. I'm Julio Capo, and let's queer up the USA view. Boise Straight Pride Fest flops and gets hijacked by queer song. A so-called Heterosexual Awesomeness festival in Boise, Idaho turned into a cautionary tale of over-promising and under-delivering, drawing only dozens of attendees to what organizers claimed would be a high-energy celebration of, quote, family values with guts. The event, held at Cecile D. Andrus Park and organized by bar owner Mark Fitzpatrick, was billed as an anti-woke, God-centered answer to Pride events. Fitzpatrick declared it would, quote, obliterate the anti-family noise. But the only thing that was obliterated seemed to be the crowd size. Things took a turn when openly pro-LGBTQ musician Daniel Hamrick took the stage, stripping off his shirt to reveal a Keep Canyon County Queer t-shirt and a rainbow patch jacket. Hamrick performed his song, Boy, a haunting piece about a trans child enduring forced conformity and societal cruelty.
Daniel Hamrick? Hamrick, right on. Give it up. Let's do this.
Now, before I get started, Earl told me to talk about myself a bit. We got any veterans out here today? Got a handful of veterans. All right. I'd know if I'm supposed to wear bits of my uniform when I'm not in uniform, but as a former Army Ranger, I thought I might wear my little tambourine here today. It's kind of special to me, so I figured I'd have it with me for this little performance. Charlie, if you'd come up here for a second. Fantastic. Everybody, give it up for my buddy Charlie here. A little something special just for this performance. This first song is called Boy. That's not it. They put him in dresses to keep him in line. They say it's a phase and it's all in his mind. They put him in ballet, he wants to play ball. What matters to him doesn't matter at all. The boy that everyone thought was a girl. The boy that everyone thought was a girl. Afraid the world might come unfold. The boy that everyone thought was a girl. 2, 3, 4. They grew out his hair, but he wanted it short. Put him in a skirt, now he's all out of sorts. It's not just aesthetics, it's down to his heart. They're breaking his will and he's breaking apart. The boy that everyone thought was a girl. The boy that everyone thought was a girl. Afraid to skew their ignorant view. The boy that everyone thought was a girl. This kid has got no chance, must stop the woke advance. Let teacher take a glance, what's in your underpants? Elephants taking pride in tranny suicide. When all the books are fried, we'll see how many died. Afraid of the news on his parents' TV. At church they...
The live stream cut out mid-song. Fitzpatrick rushed to the stage, took the mic, and later told KTVB, quote, "This is yet another example of lies and deception from the Pride community. Pathetic and evil," end quote. This isn't the first failed straight Pride event. From Seattle to Boston, past efforts have drawn tiny crowds, larger counter-protests, and in one case, a solo marcher with cardboard signs. The message from these events remains clear. Hate doesn't sell, not even with food trucks. This story is so incredibly powerful to me because that song that took guts, and gratitude for that to do that. I love that kind of activism too, the kind of theatrical, kind of witty and very bold, and like like almost taking off a mask at something. Like you thought that you knew who I was, and like actually I could look like this and still be a good person, right, or whatever, right? Like, and I just love that kind of. It reminds me of Act Up or something, like the kind of like queerness of protest. This was powerful protest, and the song. I did not know who this artist was before. I know you now, and I'm grateful for you.
I'll bet Mark Fitzpatrick. I love the quote from Reddit that there were, quote, more porta potties than people, end quote. Maybe the state should change its name to Ida No.
I mean, we just have to thank Boise for, bringing him on, right? I mean, they clearly knew what they were doing, right? They clearly knew.
They did their research.
Yeah. I mean, again, as you said, acts of resistance. I think that, we need more of this energy in so many spaces and to take that risk. And the one thing I'll say to Boise is you can't turn a donkey into a unicorn. So your pride is not going to be like our pride, and people are not going to show up for it. So keep throwing your money down the drain. We're going to keep doing what we're doing and bring smiles and rainbows and queer people to towns across America.
And that money was what, $85,000, something like that? And
yeah, I mean, I don't know why they continue to waste money down the drain. They don't leave any controversy with their lifestyle. They're doing this. I mean, it's good for us, right? So that we see, and I'm so proud of that activist.
Yeah,
I'm proud of like him standing up, and it was a beautiful song. Like, it's nice to see that, like activism, like from our community.
And I think you hear a lot of times that like our pride events and our queer events are recruiting people. Well, if this straight awesomeness was a recruiting tool, it's really flopped miserably. I have no interest in being straight after seeing 7 people on an empty field. If this is what straight life is like, it's really boring.
Hetero awesomeness. Like, where did they even come up with this?
Those are 2 words that should never go together in the same sentence.
Yeah.
We are bringing you a special presentation of the 25 most important stories of the year that we call the Top 25 of 2025. There is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by subscribing and sharing Queer News Tonight